Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. It's been what, about a week since I come on to do a reading. I've been well into my masculine energy, doing a bit of, not even a bit, a lot of DIY, tiling, flooring, hanging, Jackie of all trades, that's me, you know. But since last week, when I put up the Divine Feminine reading, I kind of knew I was going to do a Divine Masculine reading, but just being busy. So, kind of finishing up a little bit of what I'm doing. Done a personal reading yesterday, so definitely wanted to come back this morning and tap into masculine energy. But when I was holding a meditation, I'm picking up on masculine energy, but I'm picking up on those feminines with masculine energy. That's the energies I feel like I'm picking up on as well also. So let's see, what's this major arcana energy around the divine masculines at this time? The most important message is that the divine masculines are needing to see where they've got. So we've got the Hermit card that come out. Overall energy. So we've got masculine energy that's needing now to kind of go within, soul searching, seeking some kind of wisdom, answers, inner answers. Bottom of the deck is Temperance. But this is a divine masculine reading. I've got my my Gods and Titans card here. Let's pick up on some masculine energy in regards to this Hermit energy for the divine masculine. So we've got Perfection and Sleep. I definitely feel like I'm talking to Virgo energy, Sun, Moon or Rising. Perfection, Hermit, represents Virgo energy, and perfection is a kind of Virgo trait also. Protection is at the bottom of the deck. I can't pronounce these gods' names, so I'll just kind of show the camera. So this is the first energy. You can see that. So it says, perfection. Love and appreciate your uniqueness and your imperfections. Question the cost of chasing perfection. Delight in who you are. The story of this god is very ancient, that has woven itself into the different themes and variants over different times and places. One thing that stays constant is his exploration of stability, suitability and perfection. This god is the king of Arian, one of the heroic, I believe, gods, which was one of the mythical ancient races of Ireland. According to the myth, these early Celtic times were far from peaceful, with bloody battles being waged continuously. During one of the major battles, the Danans, led by this god and his sword of invincibility, defeated the Firbolgs. The fighting was so bloody and fierce, through that this god lost his right hand. This was a disaster for this god, as there was an ancient law that precluded anyone who was not whole from being king. His mutilation lost him his rule, even though he was victorious, just and a benevolent, God, my tongue's gone heavy, leader. Chose Bears as their leader. Brest, also a skilled fighter, I'm just kind of skimming through. It's a long read. The kingdom soon felt the effects of the disconned king. So it's a long read. So I'm going to bring it down. Today, more than ever, we chase perfection. But what it is really, we often see external perfection as necessary to success. The quest for perfect beauty and a perfect body has thrown us toward a sorry about that. So it says, today, more than ever, we chase perfection, but what is the reality? We often see external perfection as necessary to success. The quest for a perfect beauty and a perfect body has thrown us towards worrying about the external looks, enhancing ourselves with too much makeup and even surgery, and obsessing over dieting and unhealthy eating habits. When did the fact that we have healthy, strong, functional bodies become not enough? We are born with everything we need. But what we are meant to be. We are born with everything that we need to be what we are meant to be. We are born imperfectly perfect. Our uniqueness has a reason. This God reminds us that to be perfect, we need not to pursue some untaintable and false idol. Perfection is a subjective, judgmental, and not an objective reality. In this God's case, he was the best leader. His missing hand did not take away from his great leadership qualities. On the shadow side, many people state that they are perfectionists, like it is a badge of honor, while trying to be excellent and the best we can be is admirable. Striving for an unattainable illusion is tiring and damaging. Remember, should this God show his hand to you, consider that you may well be good enough already. Silver hand, invincible sword. Invocation. You may like to place a silver object on your altar as an offering to this God. If it is a piece of jewelry, you may wish to wear it in honor of this God, and as a reminder of your own unique perfection. Light a silver candle. Say out loud, beloved of this God, great chief of this God, hear my petition. I feel judged. I feel I am not enough. Help me feel my wholeness. Cut through my insecurity. State here what you need help with. Help me feel my birthright flood through me, like blood through my veins. You will heal. You who know, guide and protect my next steps. I honor you. This God of silver hand. Sorry about that reading. Totally terrible. And sleep. But I definitely feel like I said, I'm talking to masculine energy, because this is my intention of the reading. It's a masculine reading. But like I said, when I was holding my meditation, I felt like I was talking to a group of feminine energies in their masculine energy at this current time. I'm just looking for this next one, sleep. So it says, being aware and spiritually awake is vital to developing our highest potential. Allowing full rest is vital to self-care. This God, the Greek god of sleep, was born from Nyx, night, the dark mother. Artists often pictured him hand in hand with his twin brother, Thanatos, death. Often the brothers shadow each other in their work. This god, I believe it's Hypnos, is generally seen as a benevolent, I can't even say the word, my tongue goes so heavy when I'm doing readings, and relief in the inducing deity, and is honored for his place in well-being and health. Hera once bribed him to practice his arts on Zeus so that she could torment the hero Hercules, but this was about a rebellious as Hypnos gets. One world is busier than ever, and sometimes getting a decent night's sleep can be difficult. You can always call upon Hypnos to assist you in times where stress, study, worry, or insomnia has robbed you of your sleep. In our modern lives, there is another time that Hypnos' favor should be courted. In anesthesia, I believe that says, if you are undergoing an operation, why not give a little liberation to Hypnos prior to the procedure, as it is Hypnos who will be guiding the hand of the person who's going to do the operation. Can't say the word. As he or she artfully sends you into a painless sleep. The shadow side of this card. If Hypnos is granting you his gift of rest and uninterrupted sleep, it will have sustainable effects on your body and mind. Those who can't sleep experience negative effects relating not only to the mental ability, but also to the metabolism, weight, concentration, decision making, and vision. Our bodies need to sleep and dream in order for our brains to rest and process things accurately. On the other hand, if you are sleeping too much, disconnecting from the world by sleeping away with Hypnos, you may well be depressed or lacking in energy, both situations in which you should reach out for help. You also want to be sure you aren't sleeping through things that may be important. We all enjoy sleeping in and catching up on sleep at times, but we don't want to let it cause us to miss out on things happening in the waking world. Spiritually speaking, if we remain asleep to our potentials, our reality, and our purposeful path, it benefits no one. Awaken their sleeper. Feathers on the head and shadows, poppy, inverted torch, branch, dripping with water. So okay, I'm definitely talking to a masculine energy here that's doing too much, way too much, to bring some kind of perfection. Could be that someone's even having an operation, as the book is stating. Somebody can be getting ready to go under some form of procedure. But I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's working way too hard on getting something perfect and is lacking sleep in the process. And in doing so, this could have adverse effects on mental health and physical health. So it says, bring love into the situation. Bottom of the deck, communication is key. Get some soul journey card. The overall message for the divine masculines in regards to this energy I'm tapping into. Divine masculines. Journey by moonlight, believe in magic, believe in the impossible. That's the awakened energy. You start to then tap into other kind of realms, animal, fairies, what's beyond. Like, for me, you understand, like, prior to my transitioning into where I am right now, like you hear about fairy tales and all of this, but how you blend it into your reality, it's a bit far-fetched, some people would say, but you'll be surprised how realistic it is in your reality. Like I'm seeing butterflies here. I'm going to read this. I'm going to have to pause and come back and read this. Journey by Moonlight. So it says, card meaning, magic is all around you. Spiritual dimensions and mystical realms are only a thought away. The veil is thin right now, between you and the realm of the fairies, elves, angels and spirit beings. It is indeed a magical universe, and the key to opening the doors to these realms is to trust. Even if you can't see, trust that you are being supported in mysterious and wondrous ways. All is not as it seems. Trust your intuition and these nudges from the spirit. Believe. The sacred traveler wants you to know, when the traveler journeys by moonlight, mystical beings emerge and magic abounds in the depth of the enchanted forest. Even though the traveler can't see clearly, he trusts that blessings and support are being showered over him and his life. The key to having miracles transpire in your life, it is to believe in magic and trust that you are supported by unseen beings in accordance with your higher good. So again, I feel like the veil is being lifted, some form of reality, clarity is being brought to somebody right now, and it's causing somebody to maybe have to go in. It's causing somebody to go in at this time. In regards to, so let's see, what's the energies now of the divine masculine in regards to this energy? What's the hermit here? The divine masculine. In regards to the current energy, what's the current energy of the divine masculines at this time? In regards to the energy of this reading, why is the hermit here? In regards to the energy of the divine masculine gift. Clarity. But I feel like someone's needing to get sleep in order to get this clarity that they're seeking. Able to see things clearly, understanding situations, people, places and things for what they truly are. Let's get one more. I'm going to fall into the ground. Overload. That's that sleep energy and wanting to get something perfect. Nervous energy. Someone's lacking sleep in order to try and get this situation of this offer perfect. With some kind of energy of an overload. So let's see, what's the overload here? What's the overload here for the divine masculine? Unworthy. Pride and hardship. Someone's finding it hard, I'm saying, to drop the ego or face that reality, I should say. It says afraid to take action for fear of embarrassment or shame, has difficulty in apologizing. Bottom of the deck, spirituality. Again, I feel like someone's going through or gone through some form of spiritual awakening, and through going through in a spiritual awakening has reached some kind of clarity, some form of realization about themselves with the Hermit card here. I feel like someone is now believing in that unseen energy, believe in magic. Maybe somebody I'm speaking to here is needing to apologize for doubting somebody's spirituality. but now the veil's been lifted for themselves. They're actually seeing things a lot more clearly for themselves. But there's pride. Pride's in the way here. Someone's overthinking how to overcome this hardship that they're facing that's causing them sleepless nights, I feel like. Someone's needed to bring love into this situation. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. Come with a more compassionate, understanding heart. Genuine, I'm hearing. Communication is key at the bottom of the deck. Let's see, what's the self-healing advice for divine masculine? Entrapment. Let's get one more. Self-healing advice for divine masculine at this time. Self-healing advice. Divine masculine at this time. Genuine alignment for the current situation. Self-love. Definitely picking up on a divine feminine energy here. Or this could be a masculine who's thinking about a divine feminine. Beauty's at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of emphasis in this reading around beauty and perfection and operations in order to get that beauty or perfection and all of this and all of that. But again, coming back to this, I feel like I'm speaking to a divine masculine that's trapped in their own thoughts. Entrapment fell over the energy of pride and sleep. It's like someone's entrapped in their own thoughts, in what it is that their pride is holding them back from doing. And I feel like someone's pride is holding them back from apologizing. It's like a nervous energy in order to come forward to offer this gift of an apology. Someone's feeling unworthy. It's either there's a divine masculine who feels somebody's unworthy of their apology, or they're feeling unworthy within themselves. Is the reason why they've got this pride hanging over them, not wanting to come forward for whatever hardships or overload they may have projected to a group of people. But I feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine who's gone through the energy, or who's understanding now about this energy of self-love. Card number 24, break it down to a 6. Finding some kind of balance within themselves, that masculine and feminine energy. So it says, some of the biggest obstacles to self-love and self-criticism and perfectionism, which lead to harsh judgment of the self, closing down and eventually illness. Have you been trying to compete with others, get approval from people in your family, or simply pushing yourself too hard? If so, you need to soften and start listening to your body. Focus on keeping your heart open and practice acknowledging and recognizing the good in yourself and others. This card beckons you to breathe love in and out of every moment of the day. Ask yourself, what changes do I need to make in my life, in my daily routine, so that love can pulsate through every breath? Action and relationship I engage in. Choose to open your heart through softness, deep breathing, relaxation, movement, finding beauty in nature, in your home, in your pain, in your love, in your sadness, in your prayers, etc. Keep your heart open, and even though it makes you feel vulnerable and exposed, this week is your opportunity to learn to receive. Anytime anyone says something nice to you or offers to help you, take deep breath, thank them and accept. You need to find something loving or nurturing to do for yourself. This could be a massage, a healing treatment, or a movie with a friend. Every time you look in the mirror, repeat, I am lovable. Do this every day until you really believe it. Again, like I said, I feel like I'm speaking to a masculine energy, or a feminine that's in their masculine energy right now, who at one point probably did feel unworthy, didn't have that self-love within themselves, but the energy of the reading is saying that bring love into this situation. And I feel like it's bring love into this situation, not only for others, for yourself, forgiveness, compassion, not only for others but for yourself. Dietary was also an energy that I was picking up in the reading. So somebody's having to take better care of the things that they're putting into themselves. Food, what you look into, what you're reading, the people you're around, the places you're going, because all these things is going to have adverse effects on your mental health and your physical health in some way, shape or form. Especially if it's something that doesn't agree with you. You understand, you're going to feel your body going into an overload energy, like too much information. You're just not comfortable where you are, not wanting to be there. Anymore. What's the energy for the divine masculine in regards to the energy of this reading? What's the energy of the divine masculine? What's coming towards the divine masculine in regards to the energy of this reading? What's coming towards the divine masculine in regards to the energy of this reading? What's coming towards the divine masculine in regards to the energy of this reading? Tree of Life, card number 35. It says, you have received this card as the universe wants to get you back on your roots and ground, your soul. The Tree of Life is a sacred tree that contains the knowledge of the universe. When you are grounded and connected to the earth, you have the ability to tap into the knowledge contained within the wisdom of the tree. The Tree of Life psychic reading card indicates that you are not isolated. Hermit energy. You're not isolated. It is a message that you are deeply connected to the world around you and all within it. The energy of the tree wants to release you and have an ability to thrive and grow when you are connected to the universe. The tree also indicates that an amazing and unique being you truly are. What an amazing and unique being you truly are. The Tree of Life can also symbolize your family and its connection through its intricate branches and roots. Life grows and the generations are interconnected throughout our ever-expanding branches, such as those who went before us and those who will come after, such as grandparents, parents, ourselves, children and grandchildren. It is also important to pay attention to the tree, noticing which direction it grows and twists and turns. The branches are developed. The tree is a symbol of your life's path and the challenges and achievements you will have and reach in your life. The knowledge of the past and the present is strongly rooted within the tree. When you look at this psychic reading card, know and feel in your heart that your connection to the universe is growing and expanding. So you are aligned with what went before you and what will go ahead of you. This card wants you to know there are greater things to come in your life. Thus is it very important to pay attention to the sacred knowledge that is available to you at this time. You are a tree of wealth and knowledge. Listen to the universe so that your gifts will be unveiled. Now I feel like I'm talking to a high priest or a high priestess energy. There's reason why you went into this hermit mode. There's a reason why you had to kind of go into into the mind. There's a reason why, if this is resonating with you, whatever's taken place in order for you to go into this isolation energy, it happened for a reason. It happened in order for somebody to put more love and care and passion and compassion into themselves, forgiveness into themselves, learning to love themselves in a kind of non-perfectionist way. I could be talking to somebody who was quite materialistic, and through some kind of, or maybe even through isolation, through this lockdown energy, has seen a different perception, and how you look at life, another outlook. And through seeing another outlook within this isolation period, has maybe now reflected back on a time where they could have maybe judged somebody too harshly. I feel like somebody may have judged somebody too harshly and is now in overload in regards to this energy, wanting to apologize. Someone's now saying they believe. I'm hearing a phrase in my head that I heard someone say to me one time, and they said they seen some shit before, but they ain't seen no shit like this. Picking it up. Let's see, what's needing to be surrendered in order for this tree of life energy, for the divine masculine? Surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Let's get one more card, the divine masculine. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Because anything is possible. You should just have to trust and have faith in your Most High. Oh, I didn't see this one. It says, surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to realize and begin to release, any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. What's the chakra advice for the divine masculine in this energy? What's the advice? What's the chakra advice for the divine masculine in this energy? What's the chakra advice? In a child, that's that love energy, unworthy, and it's falling over, bring love into the situation. Someone's needing to fall in love with themselves again. Card number 17. It says, you have called this card and energy into your awareness today because it is time to create more fulfilling, loving relationships with your inner child. Each person has within them aspects of the child. Those parts of us that can be vulnerable, misunderstood, unloved, not heard, and those wounded feelings we hold onto as children. When we take any experiences into our adult life, our connection to the inner child is sometimes forgotten. Have you been beating yourself up lately, or been down on yourself and allowed people and situations in your life to affect you negatively? Pulling this card today highlights that you are currently reacting to a situation from the perspective of an inner child, of your inner child. Old wounds may be opened and you may feel trapped and confused. That's the entrapment energy card here. Know that it is time to give your inner child some love and care. Take some time to tune into this wounded being who lies within you. Ask what he or she requires in order to heal. You may feel drawn to go and see a healer, or to simply take some quiet time to engage in an inner dialogue with this part of you. That's that hermit energy. You may feel drawn to go and see a healer. Oh, sorry, I read that. It is a powerful time of healing and breaking free from these old restraints. It's time to set your inner child free and allow this aspect of you to feel safe, loved and heard. It is time to be fully engaged and present with your inner child to allow deep connection and healing. Love and love is the key. It is also very important to allow your inner child out to play. Life can become so serious and we forget to play, create joy and have fun. When was the last time you played and felt like a kid? What does your inner child want to do? What does your inner child want to do? Go play on the swing, dance, paint, Go on the beach. It's time to let your inner child express himself or herself with play and joy. Affirmation to say, my inner child is free to express love and joy. It's going to be my last card that I actually... Wrong cards. This is going to be my last actual read up for a while. And of course I'm tarot. Tell me more the energy that's surrounding this divine masculine, or this group of divine masculines that I'm picking up on here, in regards to the energy of this reading. What's the energy of the divine masculine at this time? What's the current energy of the divine masculine? Two cards, one at a turn. Just want to take one. I just want one card. Around 5 cards just fell out on me just now. Let's see, what's the most important message for the divine masculine at this current time in regards to the energy of this reading? It says the mermaid of immersion, complete commitment. And it's funny because it fell over on the gift card. So it could be that somebody wants to offer a marriage or a gift or some form of commitment. Someone wants to, bottom of the deck, Snake Princess. Alright, card number 44. It says mermaids do not live only on the surface. They live in the beneath, underneath what you see taking place. You have been a surface dweller too long, and you are being asked to immerse yourself in the strange world beneath the waves. Here you will discover great treasure. See the mermaid's necklace brimming with wisdom, which will be yours too, and the delicate, strong, bright clown fish swimming about, who are able now to clear you of toxins, to assist you to see the true beauty, and to transmute the poisonous limitations you have set on yourself. On your very own reality, you will no longer need to concern yourself with so much protection, as the changes you are making will make you virtually invincible to troubles and harmful others who once would disturb you. This is a road to real rebirth. All will change, and you will finally be fully alive to your true self. This mermaid speaks. It has come time to completely involve yourself. You have been holding back, only going so far with new projects or with a commitment to yourself, always pulling back at the last moment from taking the step. You are holding a part of yourself back, watching, judging, always assessing whether this is the right or wrong. You are surrounding yourself with what you consider to be protection and what humans call buffer zones. And you claim you want change. You claim you wish to understand. You claim you wish to have this done. If this is true, then the time has come to take a deep breath, dive off the edge of the cliff, and immerse yourself fully into the waters of change. Go underneath to the truth of what has happened, and surround yourself only with what supports that change. The time has come to remove the buffer zones, and to have enough faith in your friendships and family relations to know that if they are meant to be, they will be there when you return. You need to take this plunge. It is not compulsory, but it is what you have claimed you wanted. Come with me. I will teach you how to breathe underwater, and then finally the truth you have claimed, you have been reaching for, will be yours. Divination of the message is, this has been a time of always planning, not doing, procrastinating and making excuses for holds up. Reasonings to go ahead, choosing to live on the land of excuses and old ways. When the deep underneath is calling you, your soul has asked you to do this, but you continually waste your time and fritter it away. It is precious, it is bright, it is good. This is different from enjoyment. This is fair. There are poisonous and toxins, old thoughts and patterns that you have maintained. Break free, dive in, dive deep. Be surrounded by and belong to the beauty you wish to become. When you return to the land, everything will change in a beautiful way. So again, I'm speaking to somebody who was in the energy of isolation. And through the isolation is now kind of coming back to the surface. Somebody went deep within themselves. Could have even been a slight mental breakdown. I'm picking up for somebody here. But when somebody went deep, they came out and they pulled out who they see before them right now. Somebody has kind of done a 180-degree turn. Someone's almost not recognizing who they are emotionally, maybe even possibly physically. But there's been major changes to somebody within this soul-searching isolation period of time. Someone went looking for some answers and they found themselves at the bottom of the sea as a rebirth energy. I'm going to start get some angel answers. What's the angel answers going forward in regards to the energy of this gift? Why is gift here? Why is gift here for the divine masculine in regards to the energy of this reading? It says, look at the signs. And it says, surrender your desire to control people. That's where this card fell onto, around with self-love. So tell me more about this energy of clarity. Tell me more about this energy of clarity. Yes, so whatever clarity somebody's received within themselves, within this time of isolation, the answer is yes. Because someone's looked at the signs, someone's seen the synchronicities here. I'm hearing someone's gone through something. It's almost a mirroring effect. And now someone's received some form of clarity, and the answer to that clarity is yes. Tell me more about this tree of life energy that's coming through. Romance and helpful people, but I don't feel comfortable with that shuffle, so tell me more about this energy of tree of life. You've got double yes. Mad. Double yes. Whatever this is, there's double confirmation. Double confirmation for somebody in whatever this forward movement is. Whatever this forward movement is, there's double yes. But so I did say this was going to be the last card I read. I'll probably read it towards the end. But I love these cards. Like, this is my Celeste. This is my angel advice. Long reader, so I'll probably read it towards the end. Tell me more about this energy of this double yes. So this is like a big happy double confirmation. Literally like spirit guides, ancestors, archangels of light, you understand, they're cheering for you right now. All of this is being spiritually, divinely guided, woven, I'm hearing. Tell me more about the advice in regards to this look for the sign and double yes energy. Too many cards. But you got blessings and hope love, and healing. One card. Divine masculine at this time. Gratitude. Gratitude. Be grateful. Blessings again is at the bottom of the deck. Be grateful for these blessings. Good, bad, and the ugly. Good, bad, and the ugly. Be grateful. I'm going to pull some tarot. Bottom of the deck I'm seeing right now is the Ace of Swords. Again, clarity. Clarity is being brought to this situation. Tell me more about this energy. Look for a sign. What is it? King of Cups energy, Ten of Pentacles. Tell me more about this energy of yes, right? Tower in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. One more card. What, one more? Got two more. That's the Nine of Cups. Need to move this a bit. And the Six of Coins also in the reverse. Oh, about this 10. So there's 2 10. So there's some kind of ending here. There's some kind of ending to some kind of situation. Someone's releasing their burdens, dropping the burdens. Tell me more about this King of Cups energy. What's this King of Cups here? What's King of Cups here? Tell me more about the energy of this King of Cups. That's the Nine of Swords. Could be talking to a Cancerian, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. Tell me more about this Tower. Where's Tower here in the reverse? Someone's needing the strength in order to bring this wish fulfillment. Make this decision. Needing the strength to journey on, to open that gate. Passion. Tell me more about this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. The Fool card. Somebody's wanting to make that offer. Aries energy. So also coming into, I think it's a new moon in Aries on Monday. So tell me more about this Nine of Cups energy. Why is the Nine of Cups here? In regards to the energy of the Divine Masculine agent. King of Wands. Leo, Aries and Sagittarius energy. But it's in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of the Six of Coins. Why the Six of Coins here? Why the Six of Coins here? In regards to the energy of the Divine Masculine. Wands. I didn't know if I want to come up in the reverse or not, but there's some kind of, somebody's wanting some victory here. Someone's wanting wish fulfillment, but they're not wanting to make an offer. Same as the oracles kind of explain, no different here, but there's an entrapment within themselves. This is a Tower card, but I feel it's in the reverse. So I feel like this is a tower within, not a tower around you, but a tower within you. Looking back at to maybe when this Tower moment actually occurred in your life that caused this isolation, this hermit mode. because I can see here that someone was lacking sleep and is kind of now coming out of that energy, releasing, wanting to release burdens, generational thinking patterns, release that way of being. Passionately, I'm hearing. I feel like there's a mourning, there's some kind of weakness there. That's the four of wands. Tell me more about the strength card. Why is the strength card here? Why is the strength card here? For the divine masculine. And the strength card here, neither in the upright nor the reverse. Strength cards here. Two of swords. There's some kind of decision or choice, or maybe there's some kind of someone's blocked from this Page of Pentacles energy. Page of Wands. Could be a child. 2 pages out. But there's some kind of bad news in regards to being on the same page as somebody, because 6 of Pentacles here in the reverse is somebody who I believe is wanting to have victory, wanting to do more. But I don't know, what's this? Oh look. So that's the 8 of, again, wanting to do more. That's the 8 of Pentacles that just came out on top of the Page of Wands in the reverse and all of this section here. That's somebody working hard, studying on what it is that they're trying to, on the seeds that they're planting or planted. Tell me more about this 8 of Pentacles energy. Why this 8 of Pentacles here? Yeah, the will. Someone's working hard, but there's been some kind of deception. 7 of Swords. There's been some kind of deception in this wheel turning, in this hard work, put into something, into whatever this knowledge and seeking, this forward movement is about. There's some kind of deception. Tell me more about this 7 of Swords. Could be self-deception. Someone's not seeing their ships coming in fast enough. Tell me more about the 7 of Swords. What's the 7 of Swords there? Got the Hermit again. There's some kind of deception that someone found out whilst being in Hermit energy. Could be that they found this out in Virgo season. This represents the Virgo card. But somebody's found something out about somebody's sneaky, deceptive ways, which has caused someone to now want to move away in another direction. Tell me more about the energy of this Hermit energy. What's been brought to the light with the Hermit energy? What's been brought to the light for the divine masculine in regards to this Hermit energy? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Some kind of financial loss. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse in regards to it. Two of Cups. Soulmate connection. It could be that someone's realized within their time of isolation how powerful their connection was with somebody, which in turn was probably causing somebody sleepless nights, not eating properly, not taking care of their health. Tell me more about this 2 of Cups. Knight of Swords. Tell me more about the energy around this. Tell me more about the energy around this. Could there be some kind of harsh communication? We've got Judgment, yeah. Harsh communication, harsh choices being made. Someone wasn't awakened in the situation, so they were acting out of a place of darkness. I feel like we've got someone's holding on to negative ways. I feel like. Tell me more about this 4 of Pentacles energy. What's this 4 of Pentacles here? Harsh judgments I'm hearing. This is the Death card that wants to come out. Tell me more about this energy, this Death card. Sorry. Tell me more about the energy. Sorry. Tell me more about the energy of this Death card. Scorpio energy. Tell me more about the energy of this Death card. So we've got the King of Wands, King of Cups, King of Coins, haven't got the King of Swords. Now we've got the King of Swords. So we've got all kings out here, but no Emperor. Someone's not feeling so powerful right now. Hard working, but not in their Emperor energy. I think there's all 4 kings out here right now. All 4 kings are out. Normally when you have all 4 kings, you have the Emperor. I'm just checking to see something through the deck. Yeah, I think all kings are out. Okay, no. So this is the Knight. This is the Knight of Swords. The King of Swords is not out. Someone's not speaking their truth right now. Every other king is out here, but the King of Swords. Somebody's not being honest with themselves or with others right now. Someone's not speaking that clarity that they've received during this isolation time. Tell me more about this energy. The first energy I'm seeing of feminine right now, but this is the Queen of Wands. So maybe there was some kind of ending with a Queen of Wands. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands energy in regards to the energies. Again, now we've got Queen of Coins in the upright. So it's almost like we've got a divine masculine here who's having to make some kind of choice or decision in regards to a Queen of Wands, karmic energy, she's in the reverse, and Queen of Coins in the upright. Yeah, this is the 10. I didn't know whether it wants to come in the upright or not, but there's a choice that someone's having to make, a decision that someone's having to make. There's 3 10s here. For some reason I'm hearing 30 days. Tell me more about this energy. Of this Queen of Wands. What's the energy here of this Queen of Wands in regards to the divine masculine? And the energy of the Queen. Tell me more about the energy of this. Some kind of truth and clarity is being brought, not even, it's in the reverse. But I feel like a divine masculine is seeing some kind of truth and clarity about Leo, Aries or Sagittarius energy. Tell me more about this. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Why is the Ace of Swords here in the reverse? Why is the Ace of Swords here in the reverse? In the energy of this Queen of Wands. Again, 6 of is that the 6? No, that's the 5. 5 of Coins. Somebody I feel like somebody is lied about some kind of financial, somebody's financial stability. I feel like there was some kind of I don't want to say theft, you know, but I'm feeling theft. I feel like somebody took away just under half of somebody's savings, is what I'm picking up on here. Took it and run. Queen of Swords energy also in the reverse. Love is also in the reverse. Could be talking about a Gemini energy. But there's been some kind of hesitation, or someone is taking the money and gone. That kind of energy I'm picking up on. Tell me more. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Somebody left. Somebody I pick up here that somebody, 5 of Swords, was envious, jealous, wanted to win at all costs. I pick up on harsh communication, arguments between maybe 2 females, air energy, strong Gemini energy, could be Aquarius, and a fire sign, Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. There was some kind of disagreement between these 2 people. Cancerian energy is also here in the middle of this. In regards to some kind of acknowledgement, some kind of clarity that somebody may have been taking from them more than they should have been. Holding on to. I feel like there's been some kind of disagreement, some kind of tower moment that's taking place within this energy here. I don't feel like this Queen of Pentacles has much to do with it. This is Virgo, Taurus and Capricorn energy. These are the only 2 court cards here in this section that's in the upright. And then you've got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, then you've got the Knight of Swords also in the upright. but it's very idle communication. I'm hearing toxic communication. Three of Cups. There's no reconciliation, no celebration in regards to whatever this tower was. Tell me more about this Three of Cups energy. Tell me more about this energy of the Three of Cups.